We first met through a dating app called Hinge, and I remember we were talking.
Shortly after Christmas.
And I asked how often you come down to Nashville. And that's when the response was whenever I have a good reason or a good excuse to go down. I said, well, do you think you found a good excuse? A couple days after that, we ended up going to Tin Angel for our first date. And I will never forget the shocked look on Alex's face when I turned around.
I see this good-looking blonde facing away from me, and I'm sitting there going, oh my gosh, I wonder if this is her. And she turned around and I recognized the face, and I was just completely blown away that she was real.
Pretty much from the moment that we met, it just kind of became really clear really quickly. This was someone that I wanted to spend more time with. And after our first date even, I remember calling my dad and saying, something's different about this one, and I think you'd really like him.
One of my favorite things about Nicole is the way that she loves me. It's very unconditional. I reached a point where I shared with her my whole past, you know, the ugly stuff, and I was convinced that this is it. She'll see the true me, and she'll be gone. And she responded in a way I never imagined. She was very unconditional, and the biggest thing that I've noticed throughout our relationship is she has always interacted with me in that way, in that light. And it's something that I don't ever want to take advantage of. I always want to be appreciative of.
Oh, thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
I was like, okay, trying not to cry. One of the things I love most about Alex is he is just so intentional in all that he does. From how he loves me, and when he walks by sunflowers now, he knows they're my favorite and he'll pick them up for me. I had a long day of work and come in the door and Alex has made dinner. I see string lights across the kitchen and tea lights all the way around. I'm thinking, okay, like this very well could be it. Trying not to get my hopes up too much, but after dinner, I got up to go to the bathroom and I come back in and I notice he's moved the table out of the way and there's a chair there and he has me sit down and has a pitcher of water and a basin where he starts to wash my feet, and he recites 1 Corinthians 13. And it was really sweet and special, the fact that he had that completely memorized.
I had rehearsed a lot of things that I was going to say, but in that moment, I couldn't think of any of it. And so I just told her what change she had brought to my life and inspired, and I wanted that to continue, and I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her, and so I asked her to marry me. So I was very excited, and I knew the first thing I wanted to do, my preacher helped me with this one, I wanted to share communion. I made the matzah bread from scratch, and I found a wine from Israel. So we tore the bread in half, and the other half is being frozen, and we're going to have it on our wedding day. And the wine I've got corked and vacuum sealed, so it should be fresh-ish. We'll see.
We'll try.
But yeah, so we shared in that, and then we took a picture and sent, you know, the family the news.
I love your love of the Lord. When I look at you, I see a man after God's own heart, and I can't wait to marry you. Yeah. I never believed in soulmates until I met Alex.